Again, mic check, mic check. Just want to test out some stuff, as we get started. That is a horrible image for the opener. What's up, clown? How you been? And again, as people are diving in, just want to again appreciate everyone who's taking a listen and who's trying to hang out with us. Just give us one more moment before we actually go live. Yes, yes, yes. We got another fan of the Hunter. Hunter, yes. We need to have more of these. All right, and I know this is going to be a little bit different for everyone who's tuning in. This is the Spicy Ramen podcast. This is our first live episode. Yes, our first live episode. We will be going over topics. If you read our description, you would be able to know what we're talking about. So please feel free to tune in, check us out, see if this is something that you may like. All right. Bear with me 1 second here.
Oh, there we go.
Yes, yes.
I'm on my phone so I can share it to my page.
Cool, cool.
Well, I'm on my girlfriend's phone.
Doing the same. Are you about to hop on the IG?
Hmm?
I said I'm about to hop on the podcast Instagram to post it and stuff.
Damn, I can't even post it.
What part are you at on Hunter x Hunter?
Stop this.
He's on the chat.
And again, thank you for everyone who's tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow us. You'll get all the notifications on when we're doing giveaways, when we are putting out an episode. We have a lot of stuff that we do. This is a first for us doing live. So yes, it will be a little bit longer than what we normally would do, only because we get to finally engage with everyone. So please, again, tune in. And let us know what you think. If y'all can hear us clearly, all that good stuff. This is a test run, so please bear with us. Give us grace as we continue to try to give you that spicy anime. But yeah, clown. Let me know what part you're at now. I don't know. Hunter x Hunter has about what, 4 arcs, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So please let us know what arc you in, or if you know what part you're at. Just a few more minutes, and you'll be able to see us clearly. Oh, okay, okay. So it's a rewatch for you. Okay, yeah, no. Has anybody in the group watched Haiku yet?
I have.
Ah, yeah. That's And actually, let me set this up so they can see the chat as well. Give me one. Well, you'll be able to see it as it pops up on our screens here. Just give us 1 second.
Wait, we're live on Facebook already, aren't we?
We're live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and I forgot the last one. But I got to get Prime for Twitch.
Oh, we got pay for Twitch.
Yep.
Of course.
Typical. Damn, you really have to have Facebook. This is why did she delete Facebook? That made no sense.
All right, so let's turn on these videos again. Turn on my camera. Shaq, you hopping in?
Hold on. About to hop in a minute. Can you hear the music?
Yep.
Yeah, this is Spicy Ramen Podcast. Yeah.
And again, let me know if y'all can hear it. As far as haiku, or is it haiku or haikuyu? Or hayaku?
I feel like it's high Q.
Haiku. Yeah, I only watched like the first few episodes.
KYU.
And it's looked like it's ending. Here, let me actually get a little sound in just to make sure.
Then you go ahead and get my voice recorder ready.
Yep.
All right, cool. I'm just exiting out of the Instagram now. JV, you about to start yours?
Yeah.
All right, starting voice recording in 5, 4, 3, 2. Alrighty then. We live?
We are live. We are live. Thank you for everyone who are tuning in. Yes. All right, we are ready to go. All right. Let's knock that out.
Okay. Yeah. Turn my headphones up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Can't rap to this beat.
Yeah, you can.
I can't rap to this. I got good the blue face offbeat rhythm.
Blueface baby.
Yeah.
Offbeat baby.
Bacallado,
Okay.
baby.
Here we go. Sound check is getting done. Yes.
Yeah.
Let us know if we're coming in too loud or not at all. Again, we're just trying to make sure we have all the audio correct.
Blueface baby.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Mail is gone.
You should be able to see us now. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. We want to make sure that we have it all set up for you. So let's just do this a little bit more. There we go. Beautiful. All right. So today in this episode, let's start it off right. How about you, JP? What's been your week? I know that you're leaving us finally in one state going to another, but what's been going on?
Pretty much just working out with a lot of homies that I haven't seen for a while. Just had my last day of work on Friday, so it's going to be the first time that I haven't had a job since when I first originally moved over here. And I was about jobless for 3 weeks. I was only jobless here for like 7 days before I started working again. So about to enjoy the unemployed life probably for like 2 weeks, but it's gonna be fun, like training and not having to worry about going to work or nothing like that. So I'm gonna enjoy it for like the little bit that it lasts because I'm broke.
broke.
Not really, but I tell myself I'm broke. That's how you keep your money.
Yep.
I feel you. I'm broke in the mind.
You can never be broke in the mind, my brother, because you are enriched with knowledge of your ancestors.
Nah.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, that is Professor Shaq. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Got
What
drop
about you,
that
Shaq?
knowledge. Man, just been back into the military mix right now, getting pretty busy. I know for those who follow us on Instagram, I know y'all get so eager and excited for this Friday, Saturday night Red Cup conversations that I have with you guys. It's been a bit of a delay because I know I have a little bit of extensive studying and testing that I got going on right now. But as soon as that testing and stuff like that gets finished up, I'm back into the mix with you guys Friday night, Saturday nights, because I know I've had a whole bunch of guests hop on IG Live with me. Big shout out to all the fam. And we're going to keep those going for you guys. You guys are giving us really good energy with the IG Live sessions, and we're going to keep those going. If you got more from requesting for us for the Red Cup conversations that I do on our Instagram page, let us know in the comment section.
All right. And for me, I guess this week has been quite different. My daughter decided to jump ship and go to Texas with us, and she actually stayed there, and she's going to be staying there for this week, and she comes back Friday. Man.
I was just about to ask why your house is so quiet.
Man, oh man. It has been, my wife got in 14 hours of sleep yesterday. Like, it's been...
What?
Yes. It's been one of those where it's just been quiet, calm. Yeah, we are almost getting nervous now. Like, all right, like, we got to get her back. Because we've been lazy, doing nothing but takeout. Like, it's been real bad.
Hey, sometimes you gotta enjoy that a few times, so you don't get to do it often.
Oh yeah. But that has been my week. I know, and this kind of actually goes into what we're trying to talk about. I had to defend Avatar from my wife this past weekend. She's watching it. She started it, but she had the audacity to say, and this again, she was only 10 minutes in to episode 1 when she said this, so I had to give her a pass. But she had the audacity to say that the movie was better than the anime.
Oh.
Whoa.
They do case studies on it.
All right, let's take this and go all the way the fuck back, because there's something that happened. There has to be some kind. There has to be some. Was she high? Was she smoking? Was she drinking?
Nah, not at that moment. I was upset. I was nervous. I had to ask her, like, was she okay? I thought she was sick. Yeah. Nah.
This is racist.
I'm upset.
Questions.
Again, I instantly went to defending. Like, hold on here, ma'am, get out.
I don't know.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy, man.
I mean, again, she's already in like the 3rd season now. Like, it's only been a few days, and she's already in the 3rd season. Like, she's.
Is she still saying that?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, but she definitely tried to play us like episode 1. Like, oh nah, because the movie was just a summary. I'm like, oh.
That movie was a summary of hot garbage.
Trash. You see why they ain't never make a book 2 or number 2? Because number 1 was just some trash.
Exactly.
But I mean, honestly, that can flow into one of the topics: defending anime off the trash movies that people have seen. Because it's like if someone's introduction to Death Note was the Netflix movie, and it's like, oh man, that show trash.
Yeah.
Why am I gonna watch that? It's like the movie was trash. Why am I gonna watch the show? It's like they took it. They took it and did some Hollywood shit with it, and it's like, when has Hollywood even gotten history right? So why are we gonna trust them with anime?
And right. I think I'm happy that I had to watch. I had the privilege of watching DBZ before watching the movie.
We're not talking about that.
Because oh my god!
No. Just stop We're not talking about it at all. Like, I refuse.
Because there's no way.
That's how bad it was. I refuse to talk about it.
His hair. I remember how bad his hair was.
Ooh.
I'm not talking about it.
Trash.
It's horrible. I'm not talking about it. Talking about it is an insult to my own intelligence.
And I think that's the worst part, because it's like you can't have like a legit conversation with people when they have these stances, and you're like, wait, hold on. Did you just say this? Like, what?
Dude, the movies, like, I understand that with movies that you're not always going to get the whole story because you have a little bit of time, but it's like, look at what Harry Potter, like, with that, it's like, if you a lot of people read the books, but it's like they left some stuff out, but they still had the main essence. It's like, we love the book already, we love the anime.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take out what we love about it. It's like, just take like a few arcs and try to put them together. We understand that it's not like a whole season, so it's like, just kind of blend this shit. But they're just like, fuck it, we'll do it live. Literally, they have the script looking like sitting right in front of them, and they're just like, you know that one gif where Cookie Monster has all the vegetables, and he's like, knock it all off. That's pretty much what Hollywood does.
This is exactly what happened. They took the script. I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna leave like this much information in.
It's like with Avatar, all they got right was Aang was bald. That was it.
Oh, and you got somebody already calling you out, Pierre.
Where at? On Facebook?
Yep. Shout out to the people who's tuning in. Thank you again for all the comments. We will catch every one of them. If you are subscribing, if you are liking, your name will pop up. So please like, comment, subscribe, and follow. The more follows we get, the more your name is going to pop up every time you comment. So please make sure you're following and subscribing. But yeah, I think that DBZ movie was probably, I mean, obviously the worst. But one thing
the fact that we brought this up frustrates.
Hey, see, he getting spicy with us now. All right, there we go.
That's my homie, Alexi. That's my brother.
But
I can't see me on the overlay though.
Yeah, no. You gotta turn your video on.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Hey, tell me why I'm dumb, because I went into it, so it's like, of course I can't see myself.
But
hey,
what's
what up, Dylan? See, what up, bro? Hey.
But Shaq, what's one of those that you felt like you had to defend, or a moment where you were like, okay, I'm definitely defending anime?
So first off, I feel like, well, let me backtrack that. First off, I think like in a lot of like places that you're in, especially like when you're outside or at work and stuff like that, that you're gonna have to defend anime in a certain aspect. And Justin knows, in some aspects of the military, you gotta defend it because sometimes it just comes up, and like not everybody in the military watches anime. There are actually a good some that do, but a good portion of that people kind of keep it low key. So then the rest of us have to like defend ourselves by ourselves. And then like, I know like in my job, I have to be like this really big professional. So like me even saying anything about anime, I have to be very cautious about what it is I'm saying. But nevertheless, I'm just gonna say like, yeah, I watch it and I enjoy it. It's better than doing drugs.
Damn, you went on 10. I was like, we ain't even gotta bring up drugs.
It'd be like that sometime, I guess.
Yeah, we called out people. He was like, it's better than drugs. Man, I watch anime. What you do?
Yeah, I know. I ain't no dope. I ain't do none of that. No, huh?
Right.
Well, I feel you though. Like,
sometimes you gotta be really petty about this shit too. Like, oh, I watch anime, but yet you got arrested last week. So,
Bruh, that's exactly where I was gonna go.
Whose life is really together?
That's where I was gonna go with it next, because it's like when I was working at one job, I had like few people that were in prison, like real prison.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm talking about anime. They like, you talking about that lame shit. I'm like, you just got out of prison. And it's like, because I'm watching anime in the house and you was out there pushing weight and stuff, it's like, look at how different everything turned out.
Right.
It's like, don't talk to me. Shut up.
You was watching anime, you wouldn't went to jail.
Right?
Maybe
you should have been watching some Shikamaru fights, you would learn how to be smarter, and you wouldn't even got caught. Dummy.
Right.
Well,
Exactly.
and I think your man's actually brought up a great comment.
Delancey?
Yeah, he said, I think if they made a dope military anime based off of real tactics and conflicts, that would segue into thousands of new anime fans.
So like a strategic anime, pretty much.
But they have one. They have multiple.
I'm about to say there are anime that like are strategic and stuff like that, and like I can say myself.
Code Geass. I mean,
JP, you knew where I was going with this shit.
Yeah,
you know,
I
Code
already
Geass
knew.
is my shit. Cause like
that one is dope, but I think he's talking about like on some real foot soldier. If I know my bro correctly, I feel like he's talking about some real like battles like people with guns and stuff.
Tanya the Evil.
Yeah.
That's a perfect one. If you don't know, and for the people listening, that's another great show that I think does justice for military, and it's called Tanya the Evil, or is it Tanya the Great?
I think it's Tanya the Evil.
Okay, yeah. So Tanya the Evil. Yeah, Kingdom is another amazing one. Another amazing one.
I'm surprised you didn't bring that one up.
Listen, I wanted to work it in.
Swear,
You know, you gotta.
He
just be ready to bring up Kingdom. Like, while we're talking about this, let me tell you about Kingdom real quick, my nigga.
Exactly.
It's like,
exactly.
Every episode we do, Justin out here like
Kingdom One Piece. Kingdom and One Piece. That's all I need. Just Kingdom and One Piece.
Like, I gotta bring it up. We've been here for like 10 minutes. I ain't say nothing about it.
He'll be on his side just stressing like, oh, why can't I bring up Kingdom yet?
Well, I mean, so if you ever want to look at military ones, there's two that obviously we're bringing up, which is Tanya the Evil and Kingdom. Kingdom, anime-wise, is like not even. Ajin, yeah, definitely another great one. Yes, I don't know if y'all gave Ajin, but they have some military combat scenes that are pretty realistic. Yeah. Besides the Ajins not being able to die, something modern and realistic. Yep, definitely one. But Tanya the Evil and Kingdom, Tanya the Evil really focuses on the military piece of it. It's more of a new age magical version, but every tactic, everything that they do, they give some type of military reference. Even the wording and how they flank, they actually speak on military references. And of course with Kingdom, my baby, they all 600 chapters are all focused on where from strategy on placement, on where they put ranks at, all the way to the spirit of battle, and how these, regardless of ration, regardless of what you eat, whatever is going on, if your men around you are motivated, you can take on thousands. And they get into that on Kingdom.
You know, I know this isn't like strategic military, but Promised Neverland is a lot of strategic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It's really just suspense and strategies.
Yeah. So, hide and seek.
I guess now that we go and think about it, it's like there is quite a few different animes. I mean, all of Death Note was strategy. That was cat and mouse, which you're gonna have strategy within cat and mouse.
Yeah, I think I think the best part about even with Promised Neverland is they made it very human. Like there was no,
superpowers.
We get hurt and we're not going to suffer. Like 2 days from now, we'll be perfectly fine. Like ain't nothing happened.
Right.
Like they were dying.
like someone got Mike Tyson in that jump. It's like ain't no growing that back.
Right.
And I feel like when they do something like that, it's like they need to play on it in the next season. It's like how that has affected them, which is another great thing about anime, and like why I can defend it so hard, because it's like while we have our unrealistic things that happen, there's a lot of real shit going on in anime.
Yeah, and I think the craziest part about, even when we talk about Tanya the Evil and Kingdom, like, oh yes, Delinquency, yes, it focuses, like, the main MC of Kingdom is a slave, damn near. Like, he's a slave, and it talks about how he goes from being a slave to a general in the army. And, like,
Spartacus.
Man, like, you talking about straight from the bottom now we here? Like, that is
it's
literally it.
Dope.
Yeah.
I've like, Justin put me on it before.
Yes,
like,
of course.
You know, black people love their credit. But it's actually pretty dope. I'm not as far as I should be, but oh well.
Well, calm down. You gonna get there. Justin over here like, hurry the fuck up.
It's like at least I'm reading it. Shaq ain't.
Exactly.
Under the bus.
I know what it is. I skimmed it. I saw like the first couple episodes. Skimmed it online.
Episodes.
You know.
This man said episodes.
All right. We got another comment. What's y'all opinion on Black Clover? I just restarted it this week. I gave up the first time because of Asta's voice, but I see a lot of people putting in the same tier as Demon Slayer and My Hero. Midoriya, Asta, and Tanjiro being named the current big three. What are y'all thoughts on it?
I think Black Clover is beast, and I think one of the best things about Black Clover is that it feels different than a lot of animes where you have like super long battle arcs and then you have a whole lot of nothing. Really, it's just like, what is it, like maybe 10, 15 episodes?
And they right back at it.
Boom. You have like a lull with some funny stuff maybe for like 3 episodes, and then like you said, it's like right back at it. And it's a nice change of pace for animes, because you know sometimes with animes like Promised Neverland, it develops slowly. It's a lot of suspense. You're waiting. It's like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? And then you got like the Naruto's and the One Pieces where you have like 100 episode long arcs, and you're like, bruh, or at least it feels like 100. But then with Black Clover, you got all these characters. They give all those characters their own time to shine. They give them pretty decent like development that you would get for a fast-paced anime, and then they just like boom, run them back to back to back to back.
Mm-hmm.
So Black Clover is actually one of my most favorite newer animes. It came out like 2017.
Yeah,
it's like, or 18, one of those. But I think it's dope. You get used to Asta's voice. Like, I promise. Yeah. I hated it for a while.
Yeah, I believe like when the show first started, they definitely like I might be wrong. I think it was on Twitter when they talked about like, hey, are y'all really having an issue with Austin's voice? And they did like a little survey, and then like everybody was like, yo, calm this nigga down. and I think towards like episode like 16 and 17, it did calm down. And I know like there's a few other content creators on YouTube that mentioned this. That like the cool thing about Black Clover is like it plays out knowing that it's a shonen anime and gives you all the big things about shonen anime that you like and clumps it in there. And like we know what you want, so we're just gonna put it in here. Cause like pretty much like if you take Black Clover and you look at all the other shonen animes and see what they do, Black Clover does the same shit, and they know they're doing the same shit because they know you like the same shit, so they're gonna keep that going. You want a crazy protagonist with these crazy powers that gives him a disadvantage but turns into an advantage? There you go. You want this? You want some organized organizations with rank structures and captains and a whole bunch of crazy shit? There you go. And when you know you want a tournament arc, there you go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like all the different tropes of shonen anime that we all love to watch they clumping in there, and like, and they're not afraid to hide it. Like, prime example is like the character Yami himself in Black Clover.
Oh man, I love Yami.
The thing about Yami that attracts people, and I know, like I said, I'm referencing another content creator that mentioned it on YouTube. That like Yami is like that character. He's like a side character who used to be a protagonist. He's a part of somebody's story, and he's just like make sure that it goes along right. Because I have times like, all right, bad guy, big sword. All right, cool. It's time to burst my limits and save the day.
Right. He's honestly one of them characters that the load.
Right. Like this ain't. I'm not part of this episode. Leave me alone.
Right? They switch to him, and he's like, "Yo, I'm trying to do something. Get out of here." And then they switch. And it's easy as hell to defend Black Clover. It's easy to attack it, but once you've gotten into it, it's like it's super easy to defend because even the storyline, it's like maybe it's not the most in depth, but there's a lot of depth to it because it's like, oh shit, that explains that. And I think they're doing a good job of like starting off with something, having an idea. Obviously, I'm not in the writing rooms, but they have an idea and they're adding things that make sense. It's like those things make sense. It's like, oh, like a certain animal that we saw from the jump, and then we get an explanation on what happened with it. It's like, okay, I get that.
And then for those who've been listening to our podcast through Spotify, Podbean, and all that good stuff, and for those who are new, we actually did a Black Clover episode where all three of us talked about like what kind of character we would be in Black Clover and like what our grimoires would be and all that good stuff. So make sure you guys check that out as well. Check out our previous episodes. It was really fun.
Oh, we did one for Black Clover? I thought that was My Hero.
No, we did it for Black Clover.
We did both.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, it's been that long, man. We've been moving.
That's true.
It's been like the first couple episodes.
Yeah.
Almost a year.
And I think the best like sales pitch for Black Clover, especially when I'm defending it, is when I explain how Asta really is like the flip of Goku. Because it's like he wants to fight, he does want to fight, but it's for a purpose. It's not just to be the strongest, but he just wants to be the Wizard King. And I know it's more of a reference to Naruto because he always wants to be somebody's friend. But don't get it twisted. He wants to smack you first. Understand this fist first, and then we can talk.
He's like, yo,
you going talking shit.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, you about to catch this fade, and we're going to talk about it.
Yeah. Like, to me, it reminds me of, like, that the arc inside of Hunter x Hunter. And shout out to Clown for this, because you definitely reminded me of this. Again, don't want to give any spoilers, but there's a part where... No, not really. There's a part where Gon is asking for a level playing field of battle during one of the moments inside the anime. And I think that's one thing that kind of reminds me of Asta, because he doesn't want to like just abuse somebody. He's like, nah. Like, if we can talk it out, cool. But I want to get to a point where we can be on even grounds and figure this shit out. If we can fight, we got to fight to get there. Cool, but
I respect that, because you gain a lot of understanding and respect for someone after you fight them and usually whip their ass. It's like, hey, look, I don't agree with you at all. You gonna catch this fade?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
We gonna discuss this after.
It's like fighting your little brother, man. I swear, I used to fight my little brother on the same premise. Like, all right, look, man, like, clearly we don't agree on this. Let's just scrap it out. Who's gonna play first?
That was me and my cousin, little brother Noah. We fought all the time. Now we cool as shit.
Facts, Ability. Yeah. So your man just made another comment. Yes. So yes, he can get Sister Lily's jams. Yes, he can. He wanted to be the Wizard King, so he can get Sister Lily's jams.
Carried it.
Sliding the nun's drawers, man.
Yeah. and he got so much play everywhere. So much play everywhere.
Play everywhere. Nah, it was one girl. I'm not gonna go into detail, but it was one girl like who really wanted it, but like she got all these damn kids, bro.
They wasn't his. That wasn't hers.
He like 15.
Right. That's too much responsibility at that age.
He really is trying to get them yams. He ain't playing either.
Hey, no, he's trying to get those holy yams.
The holy magical yams. He's like, I'm trying. Never mind.
Them god tier yams. Them god tier yams.
Tell you why I was like, nah. He trying to get them demon yams.
Well,
Sister Lydia, you ever been possessed?
This just got really explicit really quick.
and to make it worse, it's like when when like where he's at right now, and he's like giving up part of his body, like, hey, so you can take up half my yams. Just let me get half. Let me just get half.
Are y'all all the way caught up?
I am. I'm all the way caught up in the anime and manga.
I'm caught up in
the manga. Hey, well, he always gotta add that. He can't just be like, I'm all the way caught up. He's like, I'm all the way caught up in the anime and the manga. It's like
for those watching and listening, it's gonna be a couple of times where he has this little complex about himself. Like, first off, we have no issues with manga readers.
Lies. All lies. Lies.
What are you talking about? I'm one.
No, I'm saying in general now. We have no issues with manga readers. We just have issues with some of y'all who take the shit too far.
Like want to start telling y'all what happening?
Manga readers are like those kids in class that are reading above everyone else's grade level, and they just gotta remind you of it.
Yep.
It's like,
You peasants.
all right.
You peasants.
Manga
Like, you peons.
Manga readers are the motherfuckers that want to tell the teacher, oh, what about the homework when the rest of us ain't do the shit?
It's like, oh, you forgot about the battle where. Shut
The fuck up. Yeah, just...
We got 5 minutes till lunch and you want to talk about battles and shit. How about battle you over your goddamn juice box, nigga?
Where you go, Justin?
What do you mean?
I can't see you.
You can't
Right
see.
there, bro.
Yeah. No.
My shit gone. But whatever, it don't matter. But yeah.
Keep it
Like,
going.
going back to the topic, it is very easy to defend Black Clover. It's top tier.
I think
Now, in the beginning, it was getting bashed like a motherfucker.
exactly.
Yeah,
I was
in the
definitely about to go there. Like, I don't know about
it
the
was-
beginning,
it
but
It was the redheaded stepchild of Shonen for a good little minute.
Because I remember people were like, yo, this is supposed to be like the next Naruto. And I was like,
yeah.
I'm like, yo.
Mm-hmm. That's how I felt
look
about
at that, bro,
Boruto.
like
Still do.
DMX. I'm like, nah, bro. I was like, I hate when people say the next Naruto. You can't have another Naruto. You just gotta create something out. It's like My Hero. Like, look what My Hero is doing. It's like, it ain't no next Naruto. It's just his own thing, and people love it.
No, they could have. They actually could have. However, made a new Naruto. However, they gave us trash.
Hey, whoa.
Well, no, it's picking up now.
Are you caught up on the manga?
No. I'm not speaking on the manga. I'm not speaking on the manga. I'm speking of the 140 plus episodes of trash. All right.
The manga reader
Turn the
expert on the
tab
manga.
on you, motherfucker.
Now.
With the finance people in the office do when they first of all.
Oh, let me grab this book to explain to you how you got me fucked up.
Yeah, my DA 41 is like. Let me pull this out. This.
Let me turn to page 35 of how you got me fucked up.
So being extra, push the glasses up.
Oh, so we got another comment from Clown. Is there any good anime that you can recommend? I'm trying to make a list that I can enjoy.
Digimon is back, baby.
There's a lot of good anime, but talk about the bad anime and we can defend it.
That's a challenge right there.
We'll give you the good anime.
Mob
But
Psycho
first,
100.
we just gotta go on the topic of defending it.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we do.
obviously, as you can listen in, we have two already that we named: Tanya the Evil, Kingdom, I don't want to give that a good quality of anime, but it is an anime that you can watch. Uh, Ajin,
Kick anime.
Ajin, My Hero, Demon Slayer. There's a long list of good ones. If you look at, I think what episode was that? 26.
Of what?
Our most recent episode of just stuff that we're watching and good stuff to
Yes.
pick up.
Or even like going back to our holiday episode when we did the our top 12 list.
Yeah, that's another one, another holiday episode. If you go through our episodes, you should see at least, I want to say 20 animes that you can pull from. That's just off the top of our head. Yeah.
Hey, yo, this music killing me. I'm like,
It's
people probably
vibe,
like,
though.
yo, what the hell he listening to?
It's a bop.
Live, right?
Yeah, they can hear it. They can hear it. They can hear it in the background.
can?
Yeah.
Hey,
This-
hit the.
This our,
Here, and actually, for the people listening, I'm gonna put it. It should be coming in pretty clear now. If it's
But
not coming in
everyone
clear,
that is-
just let me know. Let me know.
hit the. But everyone that is listening or watching right now, it's like, y'all should definitely give us some situations that, like, topics of things that you've had to defend about anime, and we can go and talk about it too, or
We can
things that
definitely
have
talk
been
about how
said
we
to
do
you.
it.
Yeah, I do mine. I'm two-way street. Sometimes I'm very understanding, and then other times I'm aggressive with it. So I'll give y'all both ways.
Yeah, one time I had to get aggressive was when we were talking about. No, it was a group chat, and they were talking about Naruto, and they were saying, and of course it was One Piece. They were comparing, and they said that Naruto had more character development of side characters than One Piece. I said, how? It's not even the same amount of episodes. Like, it's literally 40% filler. How could they possibly in any way, shape, or form do more character development?
You by yourself on that one.
Say that again.
They said that Naruto had more character development than One Piece.
That's the side characters, right?
Yeah, for side and main
Like-
characters.
Okay, fine. That is true. I'll say side characters have had a little bit more development, but when you think about, like, every main villain in Naruto had character development, like they went through their backstory, all the villains, the main characters, and that's it. But in One Piece, everyone that gets introduced, it has a backstory, and usually them shits is sad. Them shits is hella sad.
And that's why.
Every arc actually is about people's backstories.
So that's why it was so confusing. I'm like, what the hell do you mean that, like, Naruto has more character development? Like, that makes no sense.
I wouldn't say more. They go in. No. I have to say One Piece.
Yeah, there's no way.
Think
Like,
about it. Arlong Park.
yeah.
And then when they went to Fishman Island, and yeah. Enos Lobby.
I wish One Piece did the Hidden Cloud Village. Could you imagine One Piece doing the Hidden Cloud Village the way they did
and
Fisherman
dealing with
Island?
racism.
Yeah, like
That would have been pretty dope. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Defending One Piece.
yeah, no, I am like, man.
Because I was a main attacker of One Piece, and not even. It's weird. I was honestly doing what Shaq was. It's like, bro, look, I acknowledge that it's good. I'm just not gonna watch the shit.
Yep,
And the more
yep.
people keep trying to force it on you, the bigger of a dickhead I become. I'm like,
And I'm okay with that.
it's like with anything else. It's like like me, for example. It's like, yo, my mom tried to make me go to church all the time. The more she tried to make me do it, the less I wanted to go. And then I became that kid from that video. I'm tired of this church.
All right, we got some comments in. We got one from Delancey. I stopped watching Boruto. It's trash. If Naruto and Sasuke weren't in the story, the anime definitely would have flopped within the first 20 episodes. Definitely agree to that. Definitely agree to that.
Oh, I don't agree to that. You know why?
I'm about to say,
You know why?
y'all don't got JP started.
Because Momoshiki and stuff was in like episode 30, 40. I'd say had they not been in at that part.
Yeah. He needed to add 10 more episodes. Oh, okay.
I disagree with
where he stopped
else.
at. Yeah, where he stopped at.
Yeah.
All right, we got one from
No,
Tyler
for
saying,
Tyler.
"What about all the anime streaming? What about all the anime streaming services picking up anime, like Netflix bringing out original content?"
Tyler, who said that?
Walls.
What up, hey, my friends out here. Hey, fun fact. So Delancey is my bruh from Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Man used to be over at my house all the time. I used to force this man to watch fights. I'd be like, "Hey, yo, we watching fights. That's just what we doing today, and tomorrow, and then the day after tomorrow." And then Tyler.
Yeah, just a bully. Just a bully. We see why you chose your profession. We get it now. We get it now. Just.
And then Tyler, he's my homie from up here in Milwaukee, and he's the one that's been going with me to all my fights, helping me with my weight cuts. We be chilling. Yeah. So it's like I got two homies on there. It's like this is probably their first time actually being in the same area for a little bit. But quick shout out to my homies.
Yeah. And again, shout out to everyone listening. Please like, comment, follow, subscribe. You can get your name popped up here if you choose to follow or subscribe or share any of this content or this live stream. And for those who know the podcasters outside of my family, y'all not allowed to do this, but everyone else y'all allowed to. Feel free to put in any comments of past stories that you got of the podcasters. I know this is going to be fun because we already got 2 people in here who ready to chat. So if you have any good stories to bring in on the podcast, feel free to add that sauce.
Be one about me, I know that.
These are good stories. It's like, man, I'm about to find out, like, see what they say, because I just be doing shit.
Yeah.
For real.
What up, Rome? Yes, we got a few people coming in. And again,
so is this like a defending anime and just the open talk?
Yes, it is.
All right, bet.
So another.
What was the last one?
One Piece.
How do we feel about all these new streaming networks having anime? Okay. I mean, I'm happy about it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I'm indifferent because they trying to come out with movies. If they weren't trying to come out with movies, if they were just trying to do the animes,
I was
cool.
about to bring that up. I feel like they just continue just like, okay, put out what's good, you know what I'm saying, and you just don't fuck with it. Like when they did the whole shit with Death Note, like, no, you gave us Death Note in its entirety of the anime. That's all we asked for. Ain't nobody asked for this goddamn movie.
That is true.
Like, we got the anime. We didn't want this shit. Like, last time I told one of my friends to watch Death Note, she texted me back, was like, you mean the movie? Should I watch the movie first or the show first? I said, watch the show. Don't touch that damn movie. If you touch the movie, we ain't friends anymore.
Why you hit the granddad, the dad voice? Okay. It's like, don't touch the damn thermostat. If you touch the damn thermostat, it's gonna be your ass.
Y'all know it's a habit for me at this point.
And I will not comment on Rome's comment about beating me in Pokemon. I was new. It was cold that night.
Listen, because as soon as Justin got his shit together, he was like, yo, I'm about to start battling. I'm about to serve these hands. Let's go. Couple days later, like, yo, how's it been? First half started off pretty rough. I ain't gonna lie.
Had me in the first half.
Yo,
but we gonna do good.
Cause I had a few people who was handing me out L's, and I don't like to lose. And Rome, Cam, there was a few of them. Jaminja, we call him Jaminja inside the chat, but it was like a good 3 or 4 people who used to just give me the business, and like I had to learn the types. I had to learn about EV and IV training, all because they was giving me work.
And I told your ass too. I was like, hey man, listen, do your research before you jump in there. These motherfuckers ruthless. Did I not?
Nah. Oh, another question. Oh, One Piece question. That's definitely mine. Any thoughts on?
Why?
Because this is Wano arc, This is a Wano art question.
All right.
See?
You gotta at least tell us before we start making executive.
Any thoughts on Oda killing Kaido in One Piece?
Whoa! Damn!
It's a question. It's not a spoil. It's not a spoil. He has.
How is it not there?
It never happened. He's asking if you think that it'll happen.
You should have said that.
Yeah, like no, it did not happen. Okay,
I was about to go to the stream. And I was about to go see who said that. Trolling the fuck out of them.
Yeah, no, like no, this definitely hasn't happened in any version of One Piece.
But you think it's funny to ruin shit, my nigga?
But no, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't want to spoil, but it's my prediction. It's a prediction, so I'm only gonna say what I predict is gonna happen. Based on what I've seen in the anime, I don't think that even with the opening and ending that they done in the anime, I don't think that he's going to go anywhere. I think it's going to be one of those. He gets defeated, but it's by a technicality, and it's by not a like a Naruto talk no jutsu type loss, but it's one of those he's realizing what he's doing wrong, so he changes his ways type loss. And I don't think he's going to die. I think it's going to be one of those things where it's like he after a lot of conversation with the people around him, he changes his ways. But again, that's not trying to give into spoiling, not trying to get into anything in real detail. But I know another thing that I have to defend that always seems to pop up, which is weird because it's not even really a like huge anime for everyone, but Overlord. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why people have to say that Overlord is a huge fan service.
A couple episodes.
I mean, yeah, I give it a couple episodes, but there's like actual fan service animes.
There's legit like animes where like the purpose is just to show you all the good shit. And I mean in fan service, but I think like Overlord kind of like fucks around with that edge, but continues the story. They do fuck around with the thin line, but they continue with the story though. Yeah, it's not bad. I actually enjoy it.
Oh, in Rome, I was talking about Kaido when I was saying I think in the future he'll change his ways. I don't know when that's gonna happen or if that does happen, but thank you, Tyler. Appreciate it. We appreciate it.
What do you say?
You ain't worry about One Piece no more.
He liked the stream, but I don't know if. Yeah, I doubt if Kaido ever really like dies.
We ain't talking about One Piece no more. Next question.
I know an anime that I have to defend.
Well, which one?
And I saw on the internet people said it wasn't that good. It was Goblin Slayer.
Oh,
we know.
Yeah, that's trash.
I think I thoroughly believe because people watched that first episode and then stopped.
Yeah, that could be it.
I thought Goblin Slayer was a good anime. It's like you had one man who his whole sole purpose in life was to slay goblins.
Like he was a straightforward.
He was strategic with it. Like he was blunt and then he was strategic. They're like, no, it's just. He's like, no, you don't understand these goblins. It's like we gotta formulate this whole plan, draw out the big goblin, fuck the small goblins up, and it's just like, bruh, he wild.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you see this? This hole is a distraction. They're actually in this hole. Goblins are sneaky, evil fuckers.
And then he throws a dynamite stick down there.
Just to clear it up, make sure ain't nothing happening.
For those who haven't watched Goblin Slayer, it's short. I think 12 or 13 episodes, and I think a movie's coming out this year too. Make sure you check it out. That first episode's a trip, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now. When you watch the first episode, you're gonna have to just get through it. After that, it's good.
But I think
what happens in episode 1 is only gonna happen in episode 1. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, definitely. And again,
I'll be right back.
If don't be faint of heart, like make sure that when you're going through episode 1, they're just explaining the horrid things that these goblins will do. Like
explaining why he doesn't like goblins.
Yeah, and it's a great explanation, but it's it's something to take in.
So yeah, be careful. Like tread lightly watching Goblin Slayer. At least the first episode. After that, you're good.
Yeah, another one that I find myself defending a lot is Dragon Ball Z. Like I feel like I'm just as much as I defend it, I'm attacking it.
So I think with that is the whole aspect, especially as this much has as influential as Dragon Ball as a series been, it's one of those series that like we acknowledge Dragon Ball for what it is, with flaws. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's a lot more good that is done than it has bad, but we acknowledge the bad because of it being such an influential series. You know what I'm saying? Even the people who aren't really into anime, you can mention the word anime and the first thought is Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now granted, you know what I'm saying, like I said before, yes, there's a lot of flaws with the Dragon Ball series. Even if you talk about specifically which one, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there are flaws. But there's a lot of stuff within these series, and even the series as a whole, that there's more good the way in than bad.
Yeah,
that's the big thing about certain series, especially defending them, especially like when it's like something that's been so influential within like a culture and within just society itself, as far as especially with pop culture and stuff like that. Like the fact that like you see all this anime stuff in like different malls and all that, in stores and stuff like that, and then being referenced in other stuff that has nothing to do with anime. Like I know there's like at least 2 or 3 shows that somebody has seen and someone made a Dragon Ball reference.
And that happens, you know like especially when you watch. I mean, for me, it's just like Yu Yu Hakusho. It's like there's no way, to me, you can sit here and be like, "Nah, Yu Yu Hakusho was trash." Like, like.
Bruh, I can't see anybody saying Yu Yu Hakusho is trash. Like, if someone did, they didn't watch
it. Yeah. But there's people who have though. Like, I know people who've been like, it was just not for me.
Okay, no, I can say, if it's not for you, then that's okay. Because not that many people like action animes. That's cool. But I feel like if you like watch the whole thing, you understood the concept of the show. You can't say it's trash. Yeah,
nah. I mean, but then I can say the same thing about Yu Yu Hakusho. I mean, One Piece. And
now,
here
as
we
much
be.
As I talk about One Piece, I never once talked bad about it. I just like talking shit about it. Because I've already mentioned who's my favorite characters. I don't even watch the show. I just know who I like.
And I think that's the greatest part about One Piece is because you can literally go through 1,000 episodes and be like, yeah, no, like around episode 360, this is when I like really fell in.
At some point, we need to get enough followers or enough. Matter of fact, if we get enough followers on Instagram, I'll start watching One Piece. If we can get to 1,000.
1,000 followers. All right, so y'all hear that? If y'all can get us to 1,000 followers, I'm gonna make sure he live streams at least 10 episodes of him watching One Piece. Yes. So we're gonna make a post. I'm gonna make a post on. I'm gonna make a post. We're gonna get 1,000 followers. If y'all can help me, make sure y'all help me on IG. Get me 1,000 followers for this man. We gonna get this done. We gonna get this done.
I'll leave it at that. If we can get 1,000. If we can hit our 1,000 on IG, I'll watch the first couple episodes. Cause I think the last arc I know about. Shit, I can't remember right now, but I'll know where to start. I know where to start. I don't have to start from the very first episode. I know that.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
I know where I can start at. I know what storyline to start on.
And you know one anime that it's almost surprising that we even have to defend? Pokemon.
Which one? Listen.
Like.
Well, I would say like playing the game is one thing, and then watching. Because I know a ton of people like who play the game, but like don't have not watched the anime at all. Like I recently just got back to watching it. Like I think like it was a couple of series that I actually went back and watched because like certain episodes interest me. Like Pokemon X, Y, and Z, which covers Pokemon X and Y in the video games and covers the Kalos region, which is pretty much Pokemon France. And there was like certain things in the storyline that became interesting because I think that was the series that Ash actually had an opportunity to actually win a Pokemon fucking once. And like he just had to fight this other dude who became like a side character within the story because he had Mega Charizard X. And like it kind of hinted. So this is one thing that happened that hyped it up, but the Pokemon series disappointed the whole crowd. That like with X and Y they had this new thing called Mega Evolution, which pretty much like while in battle, certain Pokemon can Mega Evolve in battle, which changes their form and stuff like that, and also changes their types. Charizard, being the poster child, has two different forms, which is Charizard X and Charizard Y. And so, you know, we all know about Ash's. Every once in a while, Pokemon leagues, he shows up. And then this other character within X and Y, I think his name was Alan or Alan or something like that. He was known for having Charizard X, which is like the black Charizard, who's becomes a fire and dragon type. And then Charizard Y is just a fire and flying, like more of his special stats just go up. And so like because like Ash's Charizard has been known to come back to him to fight in Pokemon League episodes, it kind of gave like subtle hints or like that kind of anticipation that like we would love to see these two characters clash, and it'd be Charizard versus Charizard, and it was like you see the characters interacting and you see like Ash like looking at the Charizard, and we're thinking like, oh shit, this is gonna be like a Charizard battle in Pokemon League. It's gonna get fucked down. But no, this doesn't happen at all. So it does. Well, let me rephrase that. The Charizard versus Charizard battle does happen, but it's with another fucking side character that really don't give a shit about, and the other character that actually has attention to him washes the other niggas. So it's like the fight we wanted was with the wrong character, and it was trash.
Yeah.
Now, granted, the final fight between Ash and Alan for the Pokemon League was pretty dope. It was cool, but this was like the first time Ash actually got close to actually winning a Pokemon League until you go to Sun and Moon. But that's another story as well. He broke the internet, by the way, with that shit. Like, finally, nigga, damn.
We got Dallas coming in with a few questions. Well, first a statement. He said, "Yo, because Ash is a bum."
That is true, bro. He the motherfucker that gets all these top tier, and then lets them the fuck go. Like, who the fuck does that? But I digress on that.
Yeah,
what was the question?
And talk about Ash. Legit, I came back and I'm like, who gets all these top tier and just lets them go? It's like, Ash, dumbass.
Well, we had another we had a question about which he actually is. I'll put a meme up today, and this is an example of that meme and it going full circle. So Dallas asked the question, why did they basically kill off Gohan with the Saiyaman? With the Saiyaman?
Gohan didn't die there.
No, he's saying like killing off his character within the story as him being like Great Saiyaman.
Oh God, I don't know. That was the worst side thing they could have ever done. Like, what was it? I am the great. He put his hands up. It was like
that do-rag was fire though.
Yeah, no, the do-rag, yeah. His waves was supposed to come out fleek.
It's fire though. I believe any black man that cosplays Great Saiyaman will have like the most phenomenal white do-rag in their cosplay.
Get Guap Dad 5000 with the long ass do-rag he wore to the on the red carpet.
Yeah.
Oh, and we got a few more comments. Dallas was saying every Pokemon trainer who ever played is better than Ash, and out of all the Pokemon to give plot armor to, they gave it to Pikachu.
Legit.
I don't understand that one. I would never understand that. It's like, hey, I'm fighting Onyx, Pikachu. Hey, I'm fighting a Squirtle or something. Pikachu. I'm fighting a grass Pokemon. Pikachu. It is like, bro, what?
I feel like when they're finally done with Ash as a character, Pikachu's gonna be like, I'm done. I'm fucking tired. No, I'm done. I'm not fighting.
You know what they should have?
I mean, it's been almost 25 years. I don't think they're ever gonna be done with Ash.
Pikachu, when he retires, he's gonna be sitting back like, let me tell you about the one time this motherfucker had me fight.
Let me be like, hey, let me tell y'all something. When he first got me, let me tell you what he did. I had to fight fucking 100 sparrows. 100 of them niggas. Luckily, it was storming outside. I had to use one last thunderbolt to save this nigga, man. At first, I didn't like his ass.
And I think that's
how much voltage do you think a Pikachu blast has? Because clearly he not dying.
So I know there's like legit a book that talks about Pokemon cellular biology.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe in it talks about like how much wattage per cheek is in a regular Pikachu's cheeks. I don't know the number, but I know like there's legit a book that says like that has like the actual biology of like the first 151 Pokemon. It's like some crazy ass science book. I honestly don't remember what the name is, but it's books that like explain that. It might be a Pokédex entry too.
Ooh, this song hit.
This is the end theme song to
Hey, thank you, Dame. And I think y'all can tell me though what y'all think, and I don't know if y'all even watched this yet, but what are instead of that, what are some animes that y'all just won't defend?
Me personally?
Mm-hmm. Because I got a few, like Dragon Art Academy. If ladies and gentlemen, if y'all ever watch Dragon Art Academy, don't.
Oh, like it was just that bad. You just would not.
Actually, Dragon Art Academy was not bad. It was just very TVMA for 10-year-olds.
Sailor Moon, I won't defend.
And just like that, someone's about to be pissed.
Yep.
That shit was boring as fuck to me. It's like I watched it, but looking back at it, I'm like, I have no memories. It's like I watched an anime that long, and nothing significant stood out to me, except for like Tuxedo Mask or whatever his name was.
Mm-hmm.
Like just saving. I'm like, bro, this show sucked. I'm like, literally, all the characters look the same, except for their colorway and their hair. It's like if they were all bald and they didn't have like their colored outfits on, they all look the same. The show trash. Go ahead.
I think.
Say it to me. I won't even be able to see the comments.
So Delancey said, "This is the ending song to Samurai Champloo." Obviously, yes, one of the GOAT animes.
Yes.
Yes, this is a fire beat, by the way. I think the reason why I put Dragonar as one of those I would never defend is because they go at it as if these are grammar school kids that we're supposed to be watching. But all of these all the women inside this grammar school or high school, don't know which one, find themselves naked at one point in the anime. And like they don't hide nothing. Like it's legit. Yeah, like it's legit naked. At least per episode, one or two women per episode.
So I know one thing that, and you with you bringing this up, I just realized one thing that I guess like in regular conversation we bring up anime. A hard thing to defend anime as a whole is you talk to somebody and and they just be like, anime ain't nothing but just naked people with big titties, right? Like ain't really like no story to none of this stuff.
And that's what our pet peeves episode was about.
Yeah, that was our pet peeve episode. Make sure y'all go check it out. But like I know that's like it's crazy because like one thing it's like first off you gotta like calm the fuck down because I hate when people say that. They be that they first statement like anime ain't nothing but just naked people and big titties, right? Like I hate that hearing that as the first statement. Like imagine I had a chance to like actually like see a show. Now granted, there are shows like that. Yes, there are a whole bunch of fan servicey shit, but there are most other animes that have substance and actually have a storyline and stuff like that. And then we just look awkward trying to get into the conversation about the shit.
It's like when someone says, it's like, oh, that's that hentai stuff. It's like, one, you must watch it. Because ain't no person just randomly knowing what it is. All right?
Right.
It's like, you done watched it a little bit. You dabbled in it, regardless of how you trying to act. And then two, it's like, you think a whole bunch of people just sitting there talking about porn, anime porn like that? It's like, get out of here, scrub.
Yeah, I really hate like when you have those. I want to say high school kids because that's the only way I can really explain it. And you have those high school kids who are like, oh my god, this is so awesome because so and so she gets those nosebleeds and blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh my god, like this is not why I'm having you watch this show. Like I think out of all things that is the worst because it's like, man, come on, man. Like you had so many other things you could have brought out about this show, and the one thing that you want to talk about is this Tango Biddies. Like, come on, man.
Right, come
on. But I think I covered mine. I don't know if in the comment section is there anyone that you think of that needs to be defended or that you for the life of you hate and you try to dog every chance you get someone to talk about it.
I'm gonna be honest with me. I don't even like. I just like people. There's some animes that people don't like.
Mm-hmm.
I won't finish it. Like I won't even get that far in it. It's like the moment I'm like, yeah, yo, I think this is trash. I cut it off, and then I'd be forgetting. It's like I would have to go through and like look through and be like, oh yeah, that anime was trash. But majority of the time, it's not something I even finished or dove that deep into. Because I'm like super serious with how I do shit. It's like, oh yeah, like when I watch a comedy, if I don't laugh in 15 minutes, I turn it off.
Yeah,
and it's the same way with anime. It's like, oh, this sucks. I ain't wasting my time. Boom. Someone will be like, oh, what you dislike about it? I don't really know all the way. It was just trash, so I turned it off. And I'll be like, I don't care. It's like, I'm not. Nope. Sorry. It's almost like when Birdman comes on a song. Click. It's like, nope. Yeah. I'm done.
And I think that's kind of goes into like the different things that always happens when it comes to either one a show that you like but you really didn't want to like you didn't want to continue it, kind of like what you were talking about, or it's like for me where it's like, oh, I'm definitely thank you Shaggy, I'm definitely into this, I enjoy it, and then they say something or do something where I'm like, come on, man, like come on, man. Like there was an
how little Boosie say it, come on, man, come on now, dog, come on now, man.
Like what is that? What is the one with the dude with the skull? I think it's called Magna.
Magna Carta Holy Grail.
No. You almost had me. You almost had me. I paused. I was like, wait.
Bro,
No.
All the way off.
But it's about this girl who's like, and when I think of the name, I'm gonna put it in the comments. But it's this girl who is like extremely fragile, and she's thrown into slavery, and someone saves her from that said slavery.
Isn't that Berserk?
No. And when during that auction, this like huge beast of a man buys her, and he says, first off, after he buys her, he's like, first off, you're not a slave. We take these shackles off you. Did all that, and he was like, my goal is to marry you by the end of the year.
Oh, it's like something's bride.
Yeah, Magnus Bride. Yeah, I think it's called Magnus Bride. And
So, yeah.
and oh my god, all right, that sounds like it's kind of awkward, but whatever. Gave it a few more, minutes and he was like, yeah, I'm 200 years old. I was like, oh, wait, this girl like 16. Like, why? Like, why are you like this?
The Ancient Magus Bride.
Yes, that's what it's called. Yeah. I was like, why are you like this? Like, why do you have to watch? Why do you have to try to marry this 16-year-old girl? Like, what's the purpose?
That is one thing that I hate. And I think this is one thing that I can't defend, is that the weird, creepy, almost pedophile type shit. Because a lot of anime that we watch, people are like, main characters like 15, 16, 17.
Looking like 30.
And then, yeah. And then you have like a character that's definitely full grown, full adult, and out here like fantasizing about this person who's underage. And it's like, what the fuck is that sending? And I would even say it's like, I hate that they do it in Black Clover.
Yep.
Like, I get that it's not real. Like, if it was a human show, everyone would be like, hey, yo, turn this shit off, B. But it's still an anime, and it's like, we got a lot of, like, incel type motherfuckers that are watching the show with us, just like everything else. You always got weird people doing it. But it's like, yo, this dude getting a nosebleed every time he look at his little sister.
Yeah.
Like, little sister. I'm like, bruh, well, this is almost like incestual and creepy as fuck. It's like, this ain't Game of Thrones, man. It's weird. Because it's shonen. It's geared towards younger people. Obviously, we watching it too. But it's like, what?
What are you doing?
I can't defend that. I can't defend it at all.
Let me tell you what I can't defend. Fucking Shao Tucker. That's what I can't defend.
It's funny how that man can make his way into everything.
Come on, son.
That is one thing. The characters that you can't defend.
Oh yeah, the characters I
will not
defend. He's probably at least number 2 on that list.
You know who else I can't fucking stand from that show? Salim.
Which one? Oh yeah, fuck that kid.
Dude, God damn, I hate him.
Oh my god, I hate that guy. Him
and Danzo.
Yeah.
Oh, of course Danzo.
Yeah.
And third Hokage to Naruto when he was a kid.
Bruh.
I couldn't stand watching that shit.
He said, hey, that kid be alright, he your rent.
Blackbeard too.
I think.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Oh well, I mean.
No. Does he even know what we're talking about?
I don't.
Yeah, exactly. Justin was about to fall into the trap.
Yo, I was. Had the coffee pouring, had the coffee ready to be poured. Like, oh yeah.
I legit tricked Justin. He was like,
right? I was like, bro, come on, bro. He's baiting. It's almost like, you remember when with Gohan was getting all mad. I think it was Videl that got beat up or something like that. And he's like, don't do it. Don't go out there. Justin will fall for any type of One Piece.
Oh yeah.
Slander, whatever. It's like, if he feels like it's One Piece or Kingdom or anything that he's watching, he hitting that Lady Gaga jump that she did in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm talking about? She's just like.
I mean, to me, I feel like I am just like the JoJo stands, but only for One Piece.
Yo, let me tell you something. For those who's listening to our podcast, y'all know how I feel about JoJo people. I'm not saying they're bad. It's just that like y'all over the top as fuck. But y'all be fresh though.
Barely.
It'd be something. I'd be like, bruh, what you done did? I'm gonna need you to take that all the way back home.
But yeah, I think this all together, is a good standoff. Hold on 1 second as I try to type this real quick.
Thanks again for everybody who's been tuning in and checking us out for live. This is our first time doing this live, so we greatly appreciate the feedback, guys. Let us know. Continue to send us comments and let us know how you guys feel about us. Should we do this more often?
I want to do this shit again. I don't even care what they say. I don't even care. Shit. I'm like, fuck it, it's like we literally hitting two birds with one stone. I mean, I think it would even be fun, like if people join the Discord, and like every once in a while, we have like just an open discussion.
Yeah. So
we definitely got some episodes lined up. We can make it live instead of recording. We got like a few other people lined up.
So what we're gonna do is, I know we do have a few special guests coming for our next few weeks. This will be posted Wednesday into our podcast, so you can watch it. Come on, man. So you can watch it in our.
Okay.
Ooh, kill him. Ooh, kill him.
My neck too short.
But this should be posted. We're gonna post this either Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, so that way everyone can take a look at it. This is how we do our podcast. If you want to hang out with us, we will be opening up our Discord soon for people to just jump in and actually be able to be a part of the episodes. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. We greatly appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and continue to just tune in and take looks at this. The video will obviously be out before the audio, but thank you again. And as always, keep it spicy. Oh, and shout out to, what's their name?
Three Ninja Podcasts.
Yes, Three Ninja Podcasts. We coming to smack y'all. I'm saying that now. We coming to smack y'all. Three Ninja Podcasts, 3-on-3. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep cool. Well, we coming to smack y'all. Like I'm gonna put that out there.
This man just be
hey, listen. Hey, everybody, watch my screen.
He just don't come back. I would have hit the stairs, stand up, and
Ooh, don't leave me.
Don't leave me.
Hey, I gotta. What do you call a chicken? What do you call it? What do you call a female chicken?
A hen.
What are you wearing with a suit?
A tie.
Tie.
Hen tie.
Don't leave me.
Bro, hey, honestly, if you could get a female chicken and then put it on a tie, I don't know how you're gonna get that set up, but if you do it, it'll work. But go back to Justin. We've been distracting him from doing.
But this, and for those who hear like random cutoffs, this is why. All right. So everyone who listening right now, this is me trying to clean up all this. Y'all hear the raw dog.
Don't talk like it's our fault. Don't come here and talk shit like it's our fault. Cause sometimes your ass.
They don't know that part. They don't see it.
You see, this is that shit I'm talking about. Like the one time we started the episode off where he was like, "I am the host and I have my girl."
Over here doing
like,
some outlandish
first
shit.
of all, dude, bro, there's
Hold on.
3 people
Right.
that are in the main photo.
He said I'm in charge. I'm Beyonce. Y'all the other niggas. That's what he said.
He said, "I built this shit. You just got here."
The throwing of the pen and everything.
I can't believe you said that.
Hit the Denzel on him.
Right.
But again, shout out to
Okay.
their podcast. They just hit their 100th episode. So for their 101st, all 3 of us will be doing 3-on-3, and we will be smacking them 3-on-3. I just wanted to make sure that they knew, and we appreciate them for taking this Nice little L again. I'm confident. I'm always confident when it comes to this, but
Okay.
but yeah. And shout out again to all the people who tuned in. Shout out to everyone who's always listening. This is the Spicy Ramen Podcast. We appreciate it. This has been our first live episode. If you have any comments, questions, want to say, hey, we noticed this. Hey, we got this shirt that you wanted to see. Please let us know. We'll definitely give y'all links and everything to it. But again, thank y'all for tuning in. Is there anything that y'all want to put out?
Oh, I mean,
so you jumped the gun, man. You know we gotta do last word.
Oh yeah.
I say jumping the gun. Last words. Honestly, I don't ever really be having much to say, but I'll leave you with some wisdom.
There you go. Come on, drop the knowledge.
Train your minds and train your body.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
if you don't train your body,
mm-hmm.
you're gonna die and your mind is gonna go to waste.
Amen.
Well,
Amen.
yes.
Amen.
Yes.
I'm out here like what from remember Run's house where he be in his pool. I mean,
with the pen and paper and the hat.
Yeah.
No, he was just on his BlackBerry. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But what about you, Shaq?
Man, once again, thanks guys for coming out. Stay tuned to our Instagram. I will be back on IG Live for the Red Cup Conversations with boy Shaq. Shout out to everybody who jumps in and stuff like that. Black Ramen Podcast, Blurred Over, Sly Cooper 711, and so many more that have been jumping on there with me, having so much fun. Remember, Friday, Saturday nights, late night sessions with your boy Shaq.
Yep.
Stay tuned and jump on, have some fun with me.
I'm gonna be up on the memes. Now that I won't be working for a little bit.
So it's a lot more content coming. More content.
Some hot shit coming for y'all. I might even start complaining on the IG stories. Just getting on and start complaining. Shaq is the guy that's gonna do the lives and the positive stuff. Justin doing everything behind the scenes with the Discord. I'm here for laughs, and I'm here to just be grumpy and shit.
I'm here because I'm mad. I'm angry as fuck.
Joe Budden.
And also check us out. I know I haven't done it in maybe a week now, but I am going to start doing more live stream Pokemon battles and Pokemon giveaways. Shiny eggs, battle ready Pokemon. I will be doing that more often. So just make sure you tune in and check us out to see if that's going to be happening. You can get on any of these platforms, and that is, hold on one second. That is going to be right here. You can get our Spicy Ramen Podcast on Instagram, Spicy Ramen P on Twitter, and on our Twitter. Yes, our Twitter.
Twitter.
It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be huge.
Hey, what if our shit just got cut off right here?
Don't be talking shit. Just don't be.
It's just black guys that I
Yep. But and also obviously Facebook is Spicy Ramen Podcast. Again, this has been a Spicy Ramen Podcast, and as always, keep it spicy.